Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we have tons of news regarding Firefight coming to Halo Infinite. This is quite a historic day, and all of it is coming out on the 5th of December, tomorrow. So this is some really great stuff. As a quick recap, we are getting a new equipment item called the Repair Field. This repairs vehicles and players, will be very useful during Firefight, and of course the playlist that will be coming with 9 maps total. So we'll get into all of that soon, but we also have all of the AI leaders coming to Forge, which is a pretty big deal. That includes Escharum, the Harbinger, Jega, and so on. We also have new skulls and how that will actually function in the matchmaking playlist, which of course is going up along with everything else very soon. We also have the custom games browser actually probably finally working, and a complete networking overhaul, which I've already talked about quite a bit. We can actually test this ourselves in Firefight King of the Hill. However, if it does result in good, promising results, then this will actually go up in a PvP experience in a combat workshop. So it's great that 343 is tackling that and fixing the networking code in desync. Now, they made a whole waypoint post here, which I will just really crunch down and only focus on the juicy bits. So this is going to be just like normal Firefight, 4 players versus AI, at least in that way, right? They have changed up the life system as where it's a more casual experience because PvP has been so, I guess, sweaty lately, as they even say themselves. When a teammate is killed in Firefight, they go down where they fell and are given a lengthy respawn timer. So there's no limited lives anymore. It will not be using a pool of lives, right? This comes directly from community feedback. The tension going for a revive or contesting the hill has made for some of the most fun, delicious moments in our Eternal playlist, they say, especially on the heroic difficulty where the respawn timer is longer. So yeah, that's actually pretty exciting. Hopefully they have a couple different playlists. I think it might just be one. I'm not quite sure. There is a lot of custom games options, by the way, so that's really good. They say the death mechanics here, the pain point, was mostly a matchmaking concern. So they added a lot of custom game options. We have a separate option to turn off revives. We do not have old bonus rounds to earn extra lives. However, we think replenishing the life pool is a vital mechanic for those endless runs like in ODST and Reach. And so even more options are added to this. They said where it really started getting good was when we extended the hill code to let AI units capture them. Suddenly there was tension when the enemy pushed your fire team off the hill. The bar started ticking up. The drum sound played with each tick. And so this is something that has never been done before. We've never played with AI in King of the Hill before, so this is going to be a brand new experience, and I think everyone's going to love it, honestly. I think it's going to be a big success. Coordinating with your team to sweep the firing lanes, rotating from one sight lane to another as you cover a friendly revive, they say. Choosing when to send players out of the hill to return with a power weapon and snipe from a vantage point. They added so many different things in this to basically contribute to the coordination factor, right? So probably want to bring a mic into this, probably want to bring a couple friends into this. I have no idea how hard this is actually going to be. We know that if you don't die after the end of a round, there's going to be an extra skull added. In fact, they actually break that down very soon, which we will jump right into. So it's semi-random. You have a chance of catching one of 2 different skulls with each round. So like if you don't die in round 1, you get either fog or catch. And round 2 is either famine or thunderstorm, mythic, and so on. Basically, that's the gist of it. So yeah, anyways, if a team wins a point and nobody dies, one of these skulls get active, and skulls will stack, all right? In matchmaking, the maximum is 4 active skulls on the 5th hill, which can be pretty difficult, I imagine, and it's going to add a lot to the replay value, not to mention that there will be 9 total maps. And so what are these maps? Well, they are going to be the House of Reckoning, which is a brand new map, and there is also Behemoth and Deadlock, Launch Site, Livefire, Oasis. These are all like default matchmaking maps, right? But there's also a couple Forge maps. Exiled, which is Halo 4's Exile, and then Last Resort, basically from Halo 3, Kusini Bay, and then Valheim, which is basically just Valhalla from Halo 3. And so really excited to play on these Forge maps, play some real like polished Firefight games, and also like level up too, because there is actually quite a lot of rewarding as far as like surviving each round. And so, you know, if you go on a streak, if you get all the skulls, you're going to get extra XP. And then also if you win the game, you're going to get extra XP. There's also a couple different skulls here: Boom, Cowbell, Grunt Birthday Party, Bandana, and I Would Have Been Your Daddy. These are also skulls that have a very small chance of being activated when you start a round. But these skulls obviously don't really increase the difficulty, but they do add some more replay value too. So I'm excited about this. This seems to be a different take on Firefight. Still kind of playing it safe at the end of the day, but I do think that the King of the Hill factor is going to be pretty interesting. I mean, we really have never had this before. So as a too long didn't read, players get points by capturing a hill, killing the boss wave for that hill, and we're going to get bosses like from the campaign, which is pretty exciting, as we saw in the trailer. And if the Spartans fail to hold the hill, the Banished will capture instead. Basically, there's only five hills, so you're going to be moving around the map quite a bit. There's no more shared life pools, so you only have one life now, but your teammates can revive you like an attrition. However, if everyone is downed at the same time, this will end the round. I think it might actually end the entire game. I'm not quite sure how rounds will work in this way. I'm not sure how fast these rounds are. Maybe there's only going to be 2 or 3, but they say you can use the custom game options to get classic life pool settings. So if you want to do that, you can. Players earn skulls by winning hills without dying. Skulls stack. So yeah, we actually have a few pictures here kind of showing off like what the mode editor presents as far as like, and there's a lot of options here. You know, you can actually quickly change the waves, which is really nice. Override map AI placements, squad selection order, hill incoming timer. You know, I don't think they could put too many options here. Honestly, there's already quite a bit here. These seems like the essential ones. So I would hope that these are added upon later, but this is great. Honestly, absolutely great. We also have the AI section there too, so we're going to be able to change the difficulty pretty easily and just load into a game without having to like script anything in Forge. So if you don't want to mess with Forge, you don't have to. Firefight King of the Hill is most integrated with Forge in the node graph scripting yet. So as far as like creating your own experiences, and there are quite a lot of great ones, like Unique just made Arctic Point, which is like this up to 24 player firefight mode. I think it would be really exciting to see how this might play out with the new AI bosses added into it, but also King of the Hill, which is going to create some insane tension with 24 players trying to sit on that hill with like maybe 10, 20 bosses running at them. It's going to be nuts. This is seriously like the biggest games that we've ever had in Halo. No other Halo can have this many AI and players on the battlefield at once. So I think this is going to really bring all of that action to one concentrated spot. And I genuinely do think it's going to be more fun than what a lot of people do anticipate. So anyways, guys, you let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. This is going to be releasing tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming it, as well as my new Ronnie D channel. Really excited to announce this. I will be talking about GTA 6 exclusively over on that channel, so be sure to check that out. I'll be talking more about that very soon. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one soon. Peace.